Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your bonus reading. And remember that just because there's a Saturn-Pluto conjunction going into your sign or going to happen soon, or is happening as we speak, it doesn't mean that everybody's going to lose everything and of that nature. Sometimes it's refining. It's going through the fire and coming out very clean and shiny. But, you know, you overcome stuff. You transform. So don't think that it's the end of the world if you hear about this, you know, conjunction. And all of us feel it in Capricorn. I have Capricorn in the 12th house, and it's causing me some health issues. But it's also allowing me to fix those health issues, possibly. So this is for Capricorn, bonus reading. And you know I look for a positive reading, but if not, we work through it. Always work through it. Remember, Tarot is here to help, not to hinder. You can change your path. There's a good possibility. Or you can embrace what's coming towards you. Decision-making time, 2 of Wands. Someone's got to make a decision. Someone has got 2 things that they want to keep, but it's not possible. 2 things that they want to hold on to, but they need to let go of one so they can embrace the other, if that makes any sense. Now I'm going to go in the past position and I will clarify. And when I clarify, I can change up the story. I just let you know what everything is. Knight of Rods in the upright, in the past. It could be a passionate energy. You passionately going towards something. Or some of you can be dealing with a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They are in the upright. Obstacle, Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. In reverse, could be sharp words that are said, or actually dealing with this sign or someone that has it in their chart. Current environment, you feel like there's no growth in this situation, and we will clarify that. You feel like there is no blessing there. Outside influences. 9 of Wands, some of you may not want to work on this situation anymore. You feel like it's fruitless. Or someone feels like they can't work with you. These readings can be flipped. Ending energy is anxiety. Now, sharp words were spoken, I'm feeling. Or maybe you were dealing with somebody that is just not responding to you the way you're wanting to. Or something went amok. Now, Knight of Rods is in the past, and the Knight of Rods is in the upright. Knight of Rods, why are you there in the past for Capricorn? Please want to, what's going on? Collaboration. 3 of Pentacles. Someone wants to collaborate in the past, or they were collaborating, or they were getting together to talk about something, to work something out. So Knight of Rods, 3 of Pentacles, why are you there for Capricorn? And you had hope for the situation, but the obstacle was the Knight of Swords. Now, you are dealing with more than one person here. When you get 3 of Pentacles like that, it's definitely dealing with more than just one person in your life. So, Knight of Swords in reverse as the obstacle. Why are you there for Capricorn? Ace of Wands. Yeah, you don't want to offer a passionate new beginning with this person, or they don't want to offer it with you. But it's like somebody is saying sharp words, more or less. They're saying this to you and it's causing some anxiety, or you're saying it to them and it's causing anxiety. I do not see a death card yet, or broken contract, Hierophant in reverse, so we got to hold off just right now. So Knight of Swords, Ace of Wands, both in reverse. Why are you there for Capricorn? Knight of Cups. Yep, you're definitely dealing with more than just one person, but the Knight of Cups can be, for some of you, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or someone just doesn't want to offer any love and kindness right now, or they're not doing this. They're kind of abrupt. When I see any Swords energy in reverse, especially if it's a court card, their words can get pretty sharp and they sting. Now, the Empress is in reverse at the current environment. You feel like there's no growth. You feel like there's no blessings with this situation, this collaboration, as someone was trying to work on something. It's like you felt like it's just causing you too much anxiety. So the Empress in reverse, why are you there for Capricorn? Ace of Cups again. No, I mean, not again, but Ace again. The Ace of Cups is in reverse. Again, someone doesn't want to offer any emotional support, any new support. So Empress in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. Why are you there for Capricorn? This could be a family matter, but you're thinking, I'm not going to suffer anymore over this. I can't deal with this anymore. Now, the outside environment is the Nine of Wands, or what is causing all this. Someone wasn't working on a situation. They weren't trying to collaborate, even though I see collaboration trying to start off in the past. It's like someone wasn't putting in the effort. So, Nine of Wands in reverse. Why are you there for Capricorn? You felt someone was being like a little under the radar, wasn't telling you everything. They were kind of, with the Seven of Swords, it's like someone's walking off without telling you, or walking off with even some of your stuff sometimes. For some of you, someone could have, you know, taken something from you. But a lot of times it's someone just not speaking their truth, and they're not telling you everything. So the Nine of Wands in reverse, Seven of Swords in the upright. Why you there is the outside environment. So someone's not really doing what they're supposed to do. And again, Nine of Wands, they're not working on this situation, okay, Capricorn? You're causing yourself anxiety over someone or a situation. It could be a situation that's just not working out, and you may need to wipe it from your plate, you know? So Nine of Swords in the upright. Why are you there for Capricorn? Why are you there? Yeah, you got anxiety and you're looking for happiness. You're going to break out of this, but it's still there, and where you're feeling a little anxious over something that had to do with, like I said, more than one person. You are looking for happiness, but that edge is still there of that Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords in the upright, the Sun in the upright. Why you there is the final outcome. The Emperor taking control. Okay, you're still going to have anxiety over whatever happened with this person or people or whatever. You're going to think, this is just not working, and I need to make me happy and take control of this situation because it is making me sick. It's keeping me up nights possibly, or it's just causing some anxiety, and I think I may end it. But I'm not seeing, again, I'm not seeing the Hierophant in reverse or the Death cards. Someone's just not working on a situation, and they're not telling you everything. Maybe they're not answering your calls. But in the end, I do see somebody getting a hold of somebody with some communication with Eight of Wands in the upright. This could be also for some of you travel, but it's most likely messages from what I'm getting here that you are going to communicate with this person over this behavior. You're going to let them know you got to come in anxiety. You're going to take control and possibly communicate with them, or they're going to eventually communicate with you. And remember, these energies can be flipped. The person that's dealing with you can be going through all this, but it's basically for a Capricorn reading. It's the energies you're feeling. You're feeling there's no growth in the area, and you may cut off a situation. In other words, transform to something else, and you're going to let somebody know about it. You're going to take control. So it's all about taking control, communication over a situation you thought that was a little bit flying under the radar, and even a little sneaky. That is the reading for this, and I know it's a mini read, but it's the energy I am picking up, and I said I would, always tell you the truth. So if you don't like this reading, you can change the path, but the key is communication, even though this person is not communicating with you, and to come out of anxiety because you want your happiness and control. These are basically three good cards. Great cards. It's control, taking control over a situation that is causing you anxiety, and making a phone call has something to do with the Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, so you can get your fortune again. It doesn't show someone walking away, like I said. May actually go out and speak to each other again, but someone's still holding back, and someone's going to pass judgment and make a final decision, and maybe even a new beginning. So that is your reading, and I will let this go, and I will upload it probably, maybe tomorrow, because I got to go somewhere. It's the weekend. I'm going to upload it later, okay? Bye.